Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asịkwa m ka e chiri ya zelu. Asị nke ụbọchị nke taa mara na anyị mma. Ndị mmiri ndụ azụ mmiri atara m azụ anwụrụ. Tata ewetara unu ozi, nnukwu ozi. Ọbụna ma tata bụ ụbọchị ahụ akara aka na Finland a na-ekwu maka ya, the referendum conference nke onye isi bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa, the Biafran Prime Minister head. Ndị ụmụnne anyị na-ajụ anyị update, mana anyị kwado nkwa na anyị ga-etiriri update ya n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa na ụbọchị uhuruchi n'abalị taa bụ 28 of October 2023. Unu ga ya bụ ife ọ gasị ife dị iche iche Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ a. Mma chọkwa unu gekwe ya, unu drop right comment unu on the comment section below gbasata maka ife ichere n'ihe ndị niile na-akwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, dịka o si dị ngwanụ ka agbapụ news ka egosi na ya bụ ife. Over to you, sir.
To Olympic gold in Atlanta 96. In that same tournament, Kano Nwankwo led Nigeria Olympic soccer team that was predominantly of Biafran extraction to gold, beating the much celebrated Brazilian and Argentina team on their way. Not to forget the exploit of Ndoka Ubade-led Golden Eaglet in 1985, and the order that followed after. The list goes on and on. Yet, even third-class citizens of Nigeria before we started this Biafra agitation. In the last 1 to 2 years, several videos have been circulating on social media showcasing the ingenuity of Biafra youth. I have watched many of these videos with severance. I watched a Biafra youth display 3 motorbike, and also prototype a plane that despite its deficiencies was able to fly. This youth of Biafra, who started having visions of invention in his dreams, could easily be seen as Biafran vision of America Wright brothers. Another youth, one of the youth displayed a stylistic design of a car with intriguing build function, such as rotating the driver's seat to the let drivers out. Another youth built an ATM actually dispensed Naira note. Yet, another demonstrated infrastructural prototype for refining crude oil and generating electricity that actually light up electric bulb. I have also seen another Biafran build Rolls Royce. Most of you have seen it. Last but not the least, another built a pole ladder and demonstrated its use in excavating sand and possibly dumping it in a desired location. A country that is looking for talent to make it great would readily latch into this talent. But Nigeria would rather kill your talent than utilize it. Particularly if you are a Biafran. We see during the war, we developed our science lab at the University of Nigeria, then University of Biafra. We build all manner of weapons. Nigeria, instead of leveraging into that, they destroyed it. For this reason, Biafras whose invention are discussed above, I'm announcing a scholarship immediately Biafra is right. Anywhere they are today, they will be the first Biafrans to enjoy scholarship to develop for Biafra. One thing in common with all these super gifted athletes and inventors, they were born by parents, mom and dad, who probably did not have pedigree in their own share of talent. In particular, our budding inventors have parents who may not have had substantial education, talk less of pedigree in science and technology. So when you set out to kill on sight, male and female suspected to be Biafran supporters like Nigeria have done, or indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB members, you are unwittingly killing the potential mom and dad that may give birth to that super footballer or inventor of tomorrow. Why is this important? Many Biafran youth that are being slain today extrajudicially by Nigeria police, Nigeria Boko Haram controlled military for no crime other than being a male and some cases female, found in the Southeast, could be the mom or dad of the super talent tomorrow. I want to inform you today that most of the weapons that Biafra are using today are locally built. We have activated the Bunigwe battalion. The Bunigwe battalion is dealing decisively, mercilessly with the Nigeria terrorist army. Most countries of the world deploy their military to protect their citizens, but not to kill them. And even on the quest for Biafra liberation, we are doing that, making sure that the Biafra Liberation Army protect our land, protect our women and children. Our guns, ammunition, and weapons is channeled to Nigeria terrorist state and their agents. And it will continue to be so until the day we will leave Nigeria. Soon after Mohamed Buhari on June 1st, 2021, threatened to talk to IPOB in the language they would understand for agitating for Biafra, the Inspector General of Police, Baba Usman, instructed his officers to kill them. Kill all of them, and don't worry about human rights. It is there on record. The administration, after this speech, we saw the massacre of Biafrans like never before. I personally cried 3 times during some of the broadcasts. And of course, while some people will pretend as if they actually care, this man is still working free man today. Nobody has taken him to court or prosecuted him for crime against humanity, against Biafra people. The administration reshuffled its security apparatus to ensure Igbos are removed from strategic positions. Police have unleashed mayhem across the Southeast, killing, maiming, burning houses across southeast of Biafra, and traumatizing the entire region. Not only that the Southeast governors and Ohaneze have not condemned this atrocity, in many cases they were seen to be facilitating them. When Wike killed Biafrans in Obigbo, Ohaneze went there and sang his praises. Every member of Ohaneze can never be forgiven. And I hope they are listening to me. I have never said anything and we didn't do it. The military and police invaded Ebonyi State and Imo State on the invitation of the governors of the state, Dave Umahi, then, who is now a minister, and Hope Uzodinma, who is currently piloting the killings in Biafra land. Apparently, in a race for who would pacify their Fulani masters more by killing the people they are supposed to be protecting. I remember during the time Nigeria was purchasing Super Tucano from America, there was something called Lehi Agreement. The Lehi Agreement was that you can't use that particular aircraft to commit crimes against humanity. And then also there was a court injunction, whether it was fake, because you know there are fake people who think they were fighting for Biafra, who were paying them money for nothing. A man who called, what is his name again? Bruce Fenn, claimed he went to the American court to get injunction that Tupac Tekuno will not be used on Biafra space. I want to ask those people who deceived us then, why are Tupac Tekuno flying on our airspace today without nobody talking about it? But I was told that the American court has given injunction that it cannot be used on Biafra space. It is only in the north. At that time, Buhari expressed determination to get rid of miscreant. They call us miscreant because we ask for our right. I want every one of you to look at yourself. Are you a miscreant? Thank you. We have professors here, we have doctors here, we have business people here, we have decent people that do decent job. All of you are here looking very decent. I'm not seeing any miscreants. This man who never went to school, who cannot actually be in the same class with you because you are more brilliant than them, he expressed the desire while doing nothing about super miscreant and murderers pillaging in the north and committing mass murder on daily basis. For the avoidance of doubt, let it be said that there are no miscreants in the southeast. What baffles me the most is how and why Ohaneze and Southeast governors were willing accomplice of the Buhari evil agenda against Southeast and part of Biafra, which they actually achieved. Because a lot of our youth, over 40,000 people have been killed, 10,000 missing, many thousand being detained illegally without any trace of them today. And like I said again, those who are part of this crime can never be forgiven. We are taking record of them. They never believe that what we are doing is going to be success. Today, some of them are panicking. As I'm seated here a few minutes ago, I was getting a message from those of them in the zoo that they are summoning emergency meeting because of this particular confession. And like I've always said, I am very, very closer to them than they can ever be to me. Buhari evil agenda against Southeast in terms of mental health and other health indicators. The long-term effect of these unwarranted killings, destruction of life and property, and exposure of large segment of the population to trauma is a subject of another discussion. By the time the military, the terrorist military and police were done with their initial incursion, the Ohaneze on August 4, 2021 commended them for bringing back safety, which literally meant thank you for killing our people. Ohaneze, after this Finland Convention, will be haunted by Biafra people. It is the only way to effectively implement the self-defense of Biafra people by making sure that those who are the genitor and the instigator of this killing are stopped. Without them, no Fulani will have the impetus to come to our land. August 5, the Human Rights International indicated that Buhari government indicted Buhari government for extrajudicial killing of at least 115 people. Of course, people, when I mean people, I say Biafra people in the southeast, from March to June 2021. But at Owerri Federal Medical Center, the facility was said to be overflowing with corpses of those extrajudicially murdered by the police and military. On October 3, 2021, the facility and the state government issued a public notice for corpses to be claimed within 2 weeks. All this happened before our very own eyes. The deadline to claim the dead or plan for mass burial of the slaughtered by government agent, many of these people had been killed without any families knowing about it. When did you hear about mass killing in Biafra since we took over this government? We have stopped them with superior firepower. Biafrans have stopped Nigeria from this atrocity with more superior firepower. We will continue to add to our weaponry. After this Finland Convention, our agenda is to make sure that we bring down every sophisticated weapon you can think of. We can lay our head on. Subsequent and repeat indiscriminate military police killing and burning state, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, and other parts of Biafra land have occurred without any meaningful condemnation from Ohaneze nor the governors. Anambra State was relatively spared from the killing from June 2021 until November 6, 2021 election. The Buhari administration deployed over 3,400 security forces to Anambra State with the usual order, shoot any Biafra sympathizers. As the administration was determined to conduct an election for state governor that many believed was a sham arrangement to impose a governor on the state and giving a historic backdrop of the declaring winner even when election do not take place. I want you people to understand that today, Hope Uzodinma of Imo State already have a result of the election that is to be conducted this November. Even at that, we will stop election in Imo State. In addition, politicians have notoriously disappointed by not serving the people, rather, they siphon public fund for their personal use. The result is lack of infrastructure development and deterioration of the few existing ones. All this military deployment in the southeast are happening in the face of unimaginable insecurity and wanton loss of life in the north, orchestrated by Boko Haram, ISWAP, Mayete Allah, Fulani herdsmen, bandit, and etc., etc.
Ebe na-ege ntị dalụli nne na ụmụ ife kunisi wee na-esoro anyị ya na-eme n'iru akwụkwọ nke so bụ na-emelọ ihe bụkwa Eastern News 24 bụ ebe anyị na-ewetara nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa gbasara maka ife na-eme n'ala Igbo. Mana anyị kwere unu nkwa na anyị ga-enye update ọbụla na-ekwu okwu gbasara ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo and ka ala Igbo ga-eji dị mma and ka maazị na nke anyị ga-esi wee pụtara mkpọrọ ọ ya bụ update ka anyị kwere unu nkwa na anyị ga na-enye unu. Okay, dịka o si dị na anụgo n'ife our Prime Minister bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a o kwuru ya dịka o si wee dị mana asị ọnụrụ simegini ya kọrọ nwanne ya kifi nwere ike ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ audio igelu n'ihe eme today na Finland. Drop all ya on the comment section below. Once again, echefu na ihe a bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka esi na wee na-ewetara nnukwu ozi a mgbe ndarụ ụmụnne m ka emesịa.